That should be pretty good. Not a perfect line, just gives us an idea where we're going. We have a long bend right there, and then I'll have a 90 over there. We might actually have to make a 90 here. We'll figure that out as we dig. And then we'll have a long sweep 90 going to a slip joint into the panel. Put another slip joint up here. We'll have to move these outlets over, but we'll deal with that later. Right now we're just gonna dig the trench. Getting used to the backhoe again. I'm gonna let him finish the trench, and I can get some other stuff done. As you can see, we're digging along pretty good here. But we're at the point where we're crossing our septic line. So I gotta do that by hand. So all I need is to take out my my drain.
I'm just
feel when you're digging by hand. Whew. Stuff's like clay. I'm gonna dig around the other side and I'll poke a hole through and dig a shovel's length underneath there anyway. Shovel's width. Should be enough. Put some sand in there and protect it. Should be good. We'll get it. The old man finishing up the trench. You can see right there on the right hand side, digging that out so if we get a lot of rain, this trench doesn't act like a stream going into our electrical. We're going to have the trench going out that way so that any water will come out of the trench. We'll probably have it covered up this weekend, but just in case. Right here we're only about a foot deep, but we're gonna fill in all this area. From the driveway, we'll have it nice and level. We're gonna put a couple of feet of fill here. See, we started hitting ledge. This is all ledge. See how bumpy it is? We knew it was there. And then check out the trench down here into the house. Pretty nice swoop and turn. He dug out. So we'll probably bend that PVC right around and we get a 90-degree turn at the end we'll have to make when we go into the building. Check out the septic line here. I think we're gonna go right under, unless we come to some issue that we can think of that that's a bad idea. I'm not really sure. Talk to a buddy of ours that's an electrician and he'll give us some pointers on that. But we are gonna fill this in with sand. We're gonna get some sand tomorrow. Try to do 6 inches of sand on the bottom. Probably like another 6 inches of sand on top. Gonna dig that down a little bit more, but the most concern is keeping that wire on the ground where there'll be any traffic and stuff like that. There won't be too much traffic over here other than 4-wheels and snowmobiles. But down here, you never know. Driveway's right next to it, so you gotta make sure it's protected. But like I said, we're gonna fill that all in. All this in front here. We'll probably put a couple of feet of fill there, so blend it in with the septic. Coming along pretty good. Tomorrow we'll probably have our wire and we might run that in tomorrow. We'll see. Don't go any closer. Yeah. I'll do it by hand. That's all we need is to hit the damn power wires under the ground. Shouldn't be anywhere near them, really. The line goes in the ground right to that pole. it's another beautiful day out here, and I'm about ready to wrap things up. The trench is all set. Just gonna fill in some dirt where that ledge is. You know, so the ledges are hitting our pipes and our wires. And then we'll put sand, and this is all gonna be built up. So we get the trench ready to go. And we also got a nice shipment of sand in that was delivered today. So we'll be ready to go. And I finished up the rake boards. You know, the rake boards are all done. I did 1x8s on those. And just the front, the back, and I think I ran out. It was $135 just for a couple of boards. So kind of made me think of how much I'm saving here. A couple of boards, 135 bucks. Geez, I mean, it adds up. Imagine siding this thing. Plywood for the roof was probably about $3 grand. I'll show you the back too. Still gotta properly cut the rake boards, but at least they're up. These boards actually I had. I think those ones are spruce. And we get that one rake board up. So I need a hand. I gotta put the last one in. And then we'll make sure the roof's wrapped nice and tight. And we'll stop doing our roof probably next week. Next video, you guys will see the roof going on. We already have all the materials. So it's coming along pretty good. I think we'll have absolutely no problem getting this thing buttoned up for the winter. Probably in 2 weeks, the roof should be done. Chimney should be in. And we'll be ready to start doing the electrical and insulation and all that stuff. Let me show you inside. We did a little bit of tinkering with our spiral staircase and our wood stove. It's dark, I got no lights on right now, but check it out. Spiral staircase is in. We just roughed it in. It still needs to be painted, all that stuff. We might put a platform on the bottom. We're pretty sure this is where the wood stove's gonna go. We'll run the chimney straight up to the roof. I'm gonna try to follow code the best I can. I think we have to be 18 inches away from this wall, even with the fire barrier and all that stuff. But we'll figure that out. So that's roughly where the wood stove's gonna go, because now we can figure out where our chimney's gonna come out of the roof, because we'll be doing that soon. So we're gonna make sure we have that hole cut out and have that all set up. I get the chimney kit that goes through the roof, and should be ready to go before you know it. Yeah, spiral staircase is mint. Right now it's just barely set up. We got one set screw holding it together, but I shouldn't fall. Some rough cut boards, we fit right in there. Eventually we'll plane the top of them anyway, maybe even the bottom, stain them or lacquer them. We'll figure that out. Not a bad setup. Clear in my head, no problem. Basically it's gonna be me and my wife here, so we're not gonna have a whole lot of guests coming up here, so it's not really that critical. See the wood stove pipe will be coming up through here, right up through those rafters there. Like I said, I get the chimney kit. I need to install it, but we'll get there. And the spiral staircase is basically where it's gonna be. Kind of pumped. Woo! Almost fell. All right, so I guess that's it for this week's video. I'm gonna try to keep posting them. Get a little bit of progress here and there. I put up those rake boards. We dug the trench. I got some materials needed. Get the well pump, all that stuff. You can see the well right outside here. There she is. I don't know if you can see it right there. Everything's all pre-run to the house. We just gotta run the pump down, the hose and the wire, and get that hooked up. Get the expansion tank hooked up, the pressure tank, sorry, and we'll be good to go pretty soon. Get the plumbing and electricity done. We'll be on our way. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Next week we'll have another video. Stay tuned for that, and we'll try to keep them coming. Take it easy.